Abusuafo na etiefo ni die kwan so me pa acha me ma obi bia akwaba eba channel so hanu me daily update TV. Ye nyina yenim say Ghana adefofro a very sad news so asa hate Ghana biom. Na yekoda sorry ya ye former first lady of the Republic of Ghana, former first lady of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency Konadu Rawlings, say away and I say she has given up the ghost at the age of 76. Na me pa chow news a eba nyina e kire say na oyare na a short illness be na omede no call Reg Hospital. So omede call Regional Hospital Accra and she gave up the ghost. She couldn't make it. Na baby o bi anyankopon ehun no bobo na onfa ne born in cheno na oma ne baby pa and again nso na ebusuan no so ye mebusuan yakọ ye ma ebusuan shedding yenim say in these times very difficult ya edin na nso nyankopon emra na onbetwetwe mo re na omuamu na on certain things emamu in these difficult times. Having said that, na ebusuan me pacho after the demise of Konadu Rawlings nkofo bebre apia babonten abe react to ne death na anase ne demise na me pacho nipa ba akọ no so apia babonten abe react Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo oye founding member of NPP na one no ba no be reveal some secrets bia yenim na say ni make say ni relationship with relationship with Konadu Rawlings no abeka insem bebre no wie no sa expose NPP fo a o kire say mahama ban kra de o make sure say omo is being alleged say o malutu state no say no kra pad ya o make sure say omo be face the law omo face the law ankasa omo and omo accountability mean kan say omo accountability enye adwuma na what the expose bi so I said them kind about NPP abeto Time ma meka sanya tinti ye bekọ ni akotie ne nsem ni wi a ye bedi nkomo nyakopo nhira obi bia na onye obi bia kase me de obi bia.
Me connect with founding member of the NPP, Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo. Doc, we speak again, but on a rather sad note, on the passing of Nana Konadu Rawlings. How does this news come to you?
I think it's very important for her to leave the scene at this stage. I have known Nana Konadu since 1974. I remember myself and my former wife were both mates at Xposes school and at the university as well. We had chat, we discussed issues until I went to detention in 1977. And I was in detention until Akufo removed Champon. And I then ended up with June 4th. And after June 4th, I've been making occasional. And I think the one key thing that she did for this nation is feminine affirmative, which she played a very key role in it, I must say. I remember a tour with some other ladies then to China, where that particular meeting took place. She has been a very influential person when her husband was in power, especially in the 80s for quite a long period. At the moment, I think all I can say is I wish her a very peaceful rest in the arms of the Lord.
That familial ties you have to this family as well. So this must also be a tough reliving of that moment when Jerry John Rawlings passed, away as well. But I want to talk about Nana Konadu and what she was like in those personal moments as a woman, not as a first lady. I mean, the two are not mutually exclusive, but talk to us about what you think she was as a person.
You made mention of family, yes. You know, very few people know that Jerry John Rawlings was my cousin. Jerry John Rawlings' grandmother was a granddaughter of Nyaho Tamaklo the first. And I was also a great grandson of Nyaho Tamaklo the first. Now, I think what I would like to tell the children is that they should know that they have their roots in our home. They should also know that if in future they want to get into politics like the older one has done, then they must know that they are roots in living. I don't think they have been so close to Akroma at all. And I remember when our grandmother passed on, among those who came was only Dr. Ajiman Rawlings, that's the first girl. Other than that, the rest, I didn't see any of them around at all.
I see. So they should remember their roots. But tell us really, how important a support was she to the political movement, political atmosphere at the time? What can you share with us?
The political atmosphere at the time was very rough. But you see, one thing is that what happened in 1979, June 4th, was not a joke. If you have been around or you've been a soldier before, what happened to officers, very senior officers, who were slaughtered, and a lot that took place. Now, you ask yourself a simple question. What role did she play? Well, I know definitely some decisions might come to her notice, but there's nothing, or there was nothing she could have done at that time. Well, after a while, the husband himself realized that when things are going really dangerous, so he has to put a stop to the killings. But one thing I will say, and say it again, the political class of this country should be very, very careful. I've been saying it all the time. Because it appears as if the rank and file in the country are getting fed up with the political class. So Nana Konadu said she will warn the political class that they should stop destroying this nation.
Mm-hmm.
They should stop stealing. People are stealing. Naked stealing. Now, the government now in power must make sure that all those who have been caught stealing the country's money, their properties are confiscated, and that is an easy thing to do. It can be traced very easily.
I see. So
and then secondly, all that they have taken must be retrieved. Those of them who have left the country, it is their responsibility to make sure that they are brought to justice in this country. Without justice, there will be no peace in Ghana. Thank you.
Very well. Thank you so much, statesman and founding member of the NPP, who's just been sharing his thoughts on the passing of Nana Konadu Ajiman Rawlings, Ghana's first former first lady. If you understand, she was the very first one in the Fourth Republic between the period 1992 to 2000. I was telling you how much you believed in economic liberation, and we'll do a bit more on that. But let's head back to Parliament, where Christian Yale, what will you see now, however, visuals when Dr. Zaneto Rawlings, the Member of Parliament for Klotekole, and Kimathi Rawlings, her brother, Nana Konedu's son, so to speak, in the company of some family members, visited the Jubilee House to officially inform government about the passing of their mother, our beloved First Lady, Nana Konedu Ajiman Rawlings. Shortly after this meeting, we know that the government released its first communication on this, where they condoled with the family. They also made clear for the first time that her demise had happened earlier this morning. What you see now are live visuals from the residents of the Rawlingses. Spio Gabra, who worked with the Rawlingses closely. He served in the government of Jerry John Rawlings. He's there, obviously, to condole with the family upon hearing the news. He is a member of the NDC. It's one of the first visits we are getting on camera. Remember that our correspondent on the ground, Mao Nagbeta, had told us that security had cordoned off the area close to the family home, and so we couldn't bring you any visits. This is the first one we are getting on camera, and is of Spio Gabra, who's visiting the family. So there you have it. You see now again that interaction between the Lands and Natural Resources Minister, Emmanuel Kofi Amabua, and Dr. Zaneto Rawlings, obviously condoling and consoling her as they visited the President, John Dramani Mahama, to inform him of the passing of Nana Konedu Ajiman Rawlings. I've been joined in the studio now by my colleague, Alfred Okanse. If you just joined us, it's our continuing coverage of the passing of Nana Konedu Ajiman Rawlings. Now, because we've just seen live pictures from the residents of the Rawlingses, we'll go there again and speak to Mawena Egbeta, find out what exactly we have missed since Spio Gabra entered the compound. Mawena, what can you report from there? We saw earlier that Spio Gabra had just made his way to the Rawlings residence. What more can you tell us?
Few words from you. How did you hear the news? And you've come to the family residence as well.
This morning I woke up. I came to Parliament as usual. On the floor of Parliament, and I saw people gathering, and it's like it was a graveyard vine. And somebody called me and said, "This is what has happened." It was a very bad news. So because of even that, Parliament, though we sat, we couldn't exhaust everything, and we have to come and share our condolences. That's why I'm here. Others will be coming.
So we're expecting a lot more in terms of your colleagues from Parliament coming here.
I thought they are even here because we were all asked. We agree coming here, so I thought they've even gotten here.
That's the majority caucus.
The majority caucus. The majority caucus. That was it.
All right, sure, thank you. So
that we never expected, but who are we to judge? It has happened, so we will take it like that.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a member of Parliament for the English Yamanfru constituency, the Honourable speaking to us as well. And so what we understand is that a lot more members of Parliament are expected to make their way here.
Abusia me pacho me do bibia se when yamre no abenye video ni bi so ahwe yakopon hia nyina na onye Kesi na abase no yenim se nkofo bebre be pia babontin aba react to issue we na yesro bibia say we yawom hwe no bia nkokai anka asema be like ebefu and I say e dey yaw bebre ebeba nipa de anya hwe obenya na tamfo ana obenya na dofo. But in these difficult times, as Africans as we are, we expect say even a tamfo nyina kra beba bedane nkofo a mo speak good about ono. So we expect everybody, whether say now penasimo and as on penasimo, yes, Robi Bia, Yanshe Yanuka say na ebusiano so, ye ma omo yako, the sam omo shedding, ed emweding dear, in pa emweding these difficult times, in the same wedding, Yankopon and San na ombe show mo, now what you more re, na pacho. Also commented here, Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo, APA Babontia very active to side issue. On the nature say, looters, so far the scandal, the oral scandal, yeah, Nansinya, the Attorney General, PA Babontia by my updating. Only they will say, Mahama are buying His Excellency Mahama, now buying or making sure accountability by Yejuma. Obi Bia, wave your mind, CKB, and making sure say, I'm running in Bedi. And I think I agree with, and I stand with Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo. Yes, your minus are and mum nebeboa and Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo crack assembly say that was what the late Konadu Rawlings, Her Excellency, advocated. Even before her demise, now in summer warning or the command the political class and say munshe ye na accountability wo munshe ye na accountability wo. Na so we through Nyankopon ato ne nsa friend dia and there's accountability now all calling for now or advocating for no. You making sure that those within the political class now woman luti state accountability ebe ye adwuma. Yes, want me mba embefa omani sika enko nko nipa baako yesterday yenya ensema the AG Attorney General Dr. Dominic Akrutinga Ayini came out to it was an allegation because it isn't proven by a competent law of jurisdictions. Inti yentimi nka say a fact, a no cre, and I say no cre. But at least, Opie Babon ye who nsem obekaye, send nipa baako, nko sika wenye na aden. All these assets, properties are ye ni na so mine sika aden. Say no cre dia, omine face the law. The law na kaso on face run over accountability. I was our accounting for Nyama was saying na. Say no cre so it will be determined by the court. So we are expecting to say like we are expecting say court certainly make us say the Attorney General and the court na court so atena say di asem no na finality bi and say finality bi e wo bi dia no omo de aba na ye nso ye nya bi ni ye hu de e koso nti in all no Nyankopon nhyira the President of the Republic of Ghana and any appointees ni na omo nyansa ne ahode betimi dia ye adwuma na omo nso na the appointees nso bi nso nhwe omo nso ye because na power ne de ene na wo so a ochina obi beba nti sane ene mo de ye nkofo no saa na mo nso munye bia na so omo nso ba omo nso beye mu bi nti no omo nso omo nhwe ni nyina na again nso na busuafo no nso de the family of the late Konadu Rawlings Nyankopon enchechemore yemamo yakọ yesama mo shedding yema men so watofo mi Nyankopon ehunu mobo na onfa ne bone nche no na onma ne baby pa enda Nyankopon hira ye nyina na onye kese mede ebesi ano onso fa wo comment anasa onso fa wo de share comment section ho ne be beje na takenka mede obi biase